Happy vlogging day. This weather is insane. I am beyond loving the warm weather. But the tangelos are almost ready and it's the beginning of January. Usually harvest does not happen until February, March, but it's January. And we have some beautiful big tangelos are starting to get a little bit pliable. They're not ready yet. They're ready when they fall off the tree by themselves. This one's really doing good. You have to give it a tug, and if it comes off easy, it's ready. So the trees always tell us when they're ready. The carrots are coming up. The chard is coming up. And the broccoli Brussels sprout mix is coming up. I've had a couple of hornworms, and I find little ones every day. So every day I have to come out here and hunt for these little stupid things, word I probably can't say on YouTube. The weather has also made a very interesting dormant situation with a lot of the plants. For instance, here's the pomegranate, right? You can see that it's going into dormancy, and at the same time, I have a couple of new leaves growing. And this isn't the only plant that's doing this. Hell, the apple has barely lost any leaves. Normally, the Rangoon creeper vines would have died down by now. But the neem tree is going so strong. I am so happy about this neem. Neem does not like cold. So I was thinking, oh no, it's going to not survive once it gets cold, but it hasn't even gotten cold here yet. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. This is one of my mini mulberry trees. Now I have brand new growth here. See all these little buds of new growth? Yet you see all the missing leaves? Dormancy and putting off new growth at the same time. So the plants are confused. It's going to be okay. We may not get a lot of fruit this year because we don't have the chill hours. At least it will allow for new green growth. I don't know what this means about the upcoming summer. So that's the neighbor's rooster, Carl, and our rooster, Vincent, talks to Carl. So you may hear them throughout this video. They're buds. They talk back and forth. I don't know what they talk about, but they're talking. It's kind of cute. Along the lines of talking, I have some of the coolest and craziest comments that I get in some of my videos. I get a lot of comments about, oh, what about planting this? What about planting that? The soil here, the soil for this. And I absolutely love answering them. I don't have a problem answering them. Really, really good questions. And then I get the ones, and it's not very often at all. It's just by people who have nothing better to do than sit at their computer, find a video, and make a comment. And it's the "you're a fat pig" type comments. So that's interesting. They probably haven't been through They probably haven't been through perimenopause, which is what I'm going through. And that comes with a humongous, like everything, whirlwind of issues. So hopefully they're not, because I hope that their lives are going well. And despite the perimenopause, yeah, mine's going great, and I'm doing what I can to manage all of this. So still out gardening, no matter the weight. Look at this whole bed of toy onions. I haven't even used any of these for chives. These things really started blooming with the recent rains that we've had. I bet they're really good. I've got to pull a couple and see how they are. But I have so many onions growing. Red onions, white onions, toy onions. I love onions. Gardening tip. Use the chicken bedding from your coop when it's time to change it out as mulch. Don't put it up directly against your plants. It could burn them. But this makes phenomenal mulch for your garden as it continues to break down and as it provides nutrients from the chicken manure into the soil. Here's one of the garden tasks I have to do today. This is an experimental tomato garden. And it's experimental because I have all these seeds. They got mixed up, and so I planted them just to see what would grow. And guess what? Most of them did. So I don't know what I have. I've got bigger tomatoes, smaller tomatoes, all sorts of tomatoes. But now I have to stake them up because some are leaning down too much. And I know I could bury the stems and get bigger tomatoes, but I'm limited on space. These are thriving. I don't even see any bugs on them. All right, that's something to take care of today for sure. You will not believe what I just noticed. The recent storm that we had just broke the very top off of my moringa, my tallest moringa. Damn it. Well, here's the thing, moringa grows back fiercely. Oh man, that breaks my heart. I'm gonna have to collect all of that, which is fine. It won't go to waste. Hey, get off that broken moringa, stupid bird. It's really not a big issue to take care of. I just gotta get the ladder and get up there, but moringas grow back fiercely when you cut them. I was just like, I didn't know that broke. That was my baby. It grew from seed. And along with the rains comes mushrooms. And obviously I'm not going to eat these because I have no idea what they are. I'll have to take care of it, which is why I'm not touching it. But mushrooms will grow with moisture, with rain. And because I have really good mulch right here, really good mulch covering really, really good soil, of course I'm going to get some mushrooms. That lifted pile over there may be mushrooms growing as well. But the passion fruit has taken over the top grading and eventually will cover the whole thing. And hopefully I can get little passion fruits that just fall from here. That'd be awesome. I also have some ginger that I saved and turmeric. I wanted to see if they would sprout. They're organic, so they probably weren't sprayed with any of those growth inhibiting chemicals. They're meat cluts and all the bad stuff. So I just kind of let them sit in a dark place for a while. Here's a turmeric. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I have a few of these, a few gingers that, here's another turmeric. The ginger roots that have sprouted. So I'm going to start planting these. That way I can make some ginger ales. And that should be good. I also have the yerba mate that is thriving. I don't have any potatoes coming up from this bed just yet. I did bury the potatoes a little bit deep and I have a lot of mulch covering it. So I know I'll see them soon, but I don't have any that have sprouted yet. They'll come up though, I know they will. The vineyard is doing really, really good. Same with the banana, lemongrass, the jasmine. Pretty much everything we have going over here is pretty good. So take a look at this orange tree. I only have fruits on the bottom. And I'm almost positive, kind of going up midway here. I'm almost positive this is because we haven't trimmed this tree in a while. To be honest, all three of the biggest trees really need a good trimming. It's just so expensive to pay for people to come out and to lift the canopy and to trim them. So I'm probably going to do it myself. The sweet almond bushes are blooming really well. And I did not forget about my free windmill project, but it is finally good enough weather to be able to take this old free pallet apart, and I'm going to start building my free windmill. Look at this sugar cane, guys. This summer, maybe even a little bit sooner, I think we're going to be able to harvest our first sugar cane. Remember, if you decide to start homesteading, especially here in Arizona, there's a lot of unpredictable things. My moringa, completely unpredictable, but we did have really high winds not too long ago, a lot of storms, so I guess kind of predictable, but each loss can come with a gain. Moringa grows fiercely once it's pruned, so I'm going to go ahead, go to my neighbors, chop that down, use the moringa, because it's really good dried moringa. You can still use it, and I'll feed it to the chickens, and I'll consume it myself, because moringa is edible and delicious. And along with homesteading comes with doing things that are not just fruits and vegetables. Remember that. We have chickens for eggs. No, we don't eat our own chickens. I have various herbs, trees, plants, and things that I've made into tea. Not doctor's advice. This is my own thing. We have neem, which is good for skin. Again, not doctor's advice. It's my own thing. And a lot of great things. So many different uses. If you're going to homestead, you're going to garden, try to look at all the versatile things that you can do with the plants, the roots, the foliage. There's a lot that you probably don't even realize. But be safe. Don't just go with the first thing that you see on the Google. May not be helpful, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, that's another vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.